In today's show, the Bitcoin price will see a breakout during this week, says top trader with $38,000 target. That's right, top crypto analyst Mikhail van de Poppe shared in a recent video update. I believe that Bitcoin is going to make a breakout to the upside. He shared the following forecast. I would not be surprised if Bitcoin is going to trade around $38,000 during the days of this week. And as on-chain analyst Cole Gardner points out, very cool indicator from Crypto Quant. Since 2019, its buy and sell signals have never been wrong. Buy signal incoming. Let's go BTC. Also in today's show, here's when the Bitcoin bull market will end, according to top analyst Nicholas Merton. That's right, he tells his 463,000 subscribers that when taking a look at the previous Bitcoin bull markets, it does not appear that we are anywhere close to a top for the flagship crypto this cycle. In fact, he says November of 2022 is when we should expect the top. I'll be breaking this down for you. Also in today's show, Bitcoin looks ready for a big move, says on-chain analyst William Clemente. That's right, the emergent analyst tells his 136,000 followers he's looking at an indicator which suggests that the Bitcoin price is about to escape its tight range just above $30,000 in the coming days. As he shares right here, Bitcoin Volatility Index looking ready for a big move. And he also shares still watching for a massive move from Bitcoin, just keeps coiling, setting up for the biggest volatility squeeze since breaking down from $65,000, with on-chain showing strong accumulation, expecting a squeeze to the upside. I'll be breaking this down for you. And the Moon Carl shares that in 2023, Bitcoin crashes to $400,000. What do you think? And he also shares that the Bitcoin price can reach $700,000 by the end of next year and shares some video proof. Also in today's show, Bitcoin historical volatility Fractal points to Brewing bullish explosion. That's right, looking back at the asset's historical volatility, a fractal pattern could be forming that suggests the price of Bitcoin is about to blast off to unprecedented heights. I'll be breaking this down for you and sharing with you what historical volatility says about the Bitcoin bull run finale. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ether, and most major altcoins are back in the red and correcting. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, BlockFi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. Here's where you can put your crypto to work and earn up to a 10% APY on select stablecoins. And they have a new flagship product, which is their BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card. You can see right here on your screen, which allows you to earn 3.5% back in Bitcoin on all purchases. They also recently ditched their annual fee, truly making this a no-brainer to take advantage of this offer, as well as receive up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $100 or more. Go ahead and use my referral link in the description right down below. They just recently started shipping these bad boys out, so take advantage of it and let's start stacking those sats, shall we? All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. How's it going, crypto fam? I'm your host, JV. We have a lot to cover as usual, so let's dive right in. Bitcoin closed beneath a key moving average for the 8th week in a row this weekend, but one analyst is betting on an imminent breakout. And right here, you're looking at the Bitcoin 1-hour candle chart. So Bitcoin balances break out with grayscale worries. Data for Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView track Bitcoin as it reserved weekend gains on Monday after a disappointing weekly close. The largest crypto had maintained its familiar trading range with 33,000 as support through Saturday and Sunday, but the new week dampened momentum for popular trader and analyst Rat Capital. Unless progress can be made, the Bitcoin bulls may not have long to last before fresh losses hit. Checking out his most recent tweets, Bitcoin has weekly closed above the 50-week exponential moving average for an 8th week in a row. And he also shares here, Bitcoin weekly close below the multi-month higher low, and already this higher low is acting as resistance. The blue 50-week exponential moving average is still holding as support. If this higher low isn't reclaimed as support soon, the sell side pressure on the 50-week exponential moving average may be too much for Bitcoin to hold here. However, others were more upbeat in his latest video update. Fellow trader Mikhail van de Poppe went as far as to call a Bitcoin price breakout within days, quoting him here. I believe that Bitcoin is going to make a breakout to the upside side, and he forecasted the following: I would not be surprised if Bitcoin is going to trade around $38,000 during the days of this week. Let me know if you agree or disagree with this crypto analyst. And a look at the buy and sell levels at major exchange Binance, which is the largest in the world, showed resistance forming at 35,000, with 30,000 remaining in place as overall support. As you can see right here in your screen, it shows you the Bitcoin/USD buy and sell levels on Binance. Now, altcoins lurk ahead of market decision. Van de Poppe added that this movement might be good for altcoins, which could start capitalizing on the bullish sentiment. He had previously argued that altcoins would outperform the speed of Bitcoin's gains in the coming months, as he shared on Friday here on Twitter. I think the altcoins are close to a bottom too. Litecoin and other alts reject a crucial level of resistance, but they are seeking a bit more confirmation before the trend can shift. A higher low or double bottom will do with bullish divergence. Most altcoins saw flat performance on the day, little change over the past 24 hours, with little by the way of strong sentiment in either direction. As Cointelegraph reported, concerns remain that external factors may unduly influence the price action across cryptocurrencies. This comes in the form of the Grayscale Unlock-In series, which involves around 42,000 BTC over this month of July. Are you bullish or bearish on this Unlock-In event by Grayscale? I know there is a divide. Now let's check out on-chain analyst Willy Woo's feedback surrounding all of this. JP Morgan is bearish on the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust unlock coming up. He'll go through the inner workings so you can make up your own mind. There's two impacts, one bullish, one bearish. The key is in how they interact. In my opinion, it'll be immediately bullish. Now let's check out the latest from Cole Gardner. He shares very cool indicator from Crypto Quant. Bitcoin taker buy/sell ratio tracks the rolling delta of market buys and sells across perpetual swap exchanges. Since 2019, its buy and sell signals have never been wrong. Buy signal incoming. So there you have it. Now, before I break down our next story of the day, here's when the Bitcoin bull market will end, according to top analyst Nicholas Merton, as well as Bitcoin looks ready for a big move, says on-chain analyst William Clemente, as well as the Moon Carl sharing that Bitcoin could reach $700,000 by the end of next year, as well as Bitcoin's historical volatility Fractal, pointing to a brewing bullish explosion. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin correcting in the red, down 0.7% for the day, trading at about 33,500. We have Ethereum down about 1%, trading at about 2,100. Cardano down 0.4%, trading at $1.33. Binance Coin up 0.29%, trading at $321. Polkadot down 1.7%, trading at $15. And Chainlink down 0.67%, trading at about $18. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Top crypto analyst and influencer Nicholas Merton is predicting when the Bitcoin bull market will top out. In a new video, he tells his 463,000 subs that when taking a look at the previous Bitcoin bull markets, it does not appear that we are anywhere close to a top for the flagship crypto this cycle. Quoting him here, 11 years of price history. What's really interesting is we see each cycle expands from anywhere from 11 to 13 months. So if we were to follow history, we can add an additional 12 months here. 47 months is the expected length of the cycle that we're currently in. We are far from the expected 47 months. November of 2022 is when we should expect the top. So there you have it. He expects the top next year in November. Let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. Even though many crypto traders and investors have lost interest in the market as we enter a sideways period, as Merton, there's not much to indicate that this is the Bitcoin top. He shares the following. Now, everyone is so confident right now because the market has gone a lot more quiet. If you are here right now, you're a select few viewers who are sticking around. If you're one of them, comment HODL right down below. And congratulations, because all hodlers of Bitcoin 4 years and more are in profit. That, my friend, is a fact. And although the trader does not believe that Bitcoin has reached the peak this cycle, Merton does warn viewers that as more people enter the markets, and especially as they continue to trade with leverage, Bitcoin will continue to see intense highs and lows. That's right, massive volatility is to be expected. He cautions that this pattern may trick those in the sector into believing that Bitcoin is done, but in reality, it is far from its apex. I couldn't agree more. Quoting him right here, is this really a convincing market top, or is it just that we got overextended? With the increased amount of people borrowing credit on these derivatives platforms, these distortions, these exaggerated rallies and corrections are going to continue to happen. And to watch this entire video, check the show notes below this video in the description. And before I break down our next story of the day, Bitcoin looks ready for a big move, says on-chain analyst William Clemente, as well as the Moon Carl's $700,000 Bitcoin price prediction by the end of the next year, as well as Bitcoin's historic volatility Fractal, pointing to a brewing bullish explosion. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, sitting just under $1.4 trillion with $56.5 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, with the current Bitcoin dominance at 45.3%, with the ETH dominance at 17.6%. Now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have Telcoin up 14% for the day, but down 25% for the week, trading at 1.8 cents. Synthetics up about 14% for the day and 40% for the week, trading at $12.75. And OKB up about 7% for the day, trading at $10.39. Now checking out the top losers within the top 100, we have Stacks down 10% for the day, but still up 48% for the week, trading at $1.23. The Decentraland down about 9% for the day, but still up 19% for the week, trading at 67 cents. And Flow down 8% for the day, but still up 63% for the week, trading at $17.46. Now, out of this list of the biggest gainers and losers, which altcoins are you currently most bullish on? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now, checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 25 in extreme fear, and last month was a 28 in fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, like we're witnessing right now, BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Widely followed Bitcoin analyst William Clemente says the leading crypto is gearing up for a massive move. The emergent analyst tells his 136,000 followers that he's looking at an indicator which suggests that Bitcoin is about to escape its tight range just above $30,000 in the coming days. Quoting him here, Bitcoin Volatility Index looking ready for a big move, as you can see right here in your screen. As for the possible direction of the anticipated price move, Clemente says he's bullish on Bitcoin as he sees heavy buying behind the scenes. He goes on to share, still watching for a massive move for Bitcoin. It just keeps coiling, setting it up for the biggest volatility squeeze since breaking down from $65,000, with on-chain showing strong accumulation, expecting a squeeze to the upside, as he shares right here in this chart. Now, earlier this week, Clemente said that Bitcoin whales and retail buyers are accumulating the flagship crypto in that $30,000 range. Retail has been buying heavily for weeks now, but we finally got the uptick in whales that we have been waiting for. There were 17 new whales birth on the blockchain this week, while at the same time the overall holdings of whales increased up by 65,429 BTC. Talk about massive accumulation from the whales. Clemente added that these entities scooping up BTC are not in the habit of parting with their crypto, signaling that a supply shock could be on the horizon. That's right, I've been talking about a supply shock here in the show. It's only a matter of time. Clemente also notes in a new tweet that Bitcoin's user growth continues to increase, which is in stark contrast to what has occurred after previous Bitcoin peaks. As he shares right here, user growth is doing the exact opposite of what it has following each major Bitcoin bull run peak. Without any euphoric spike that we've typically seen, net user growth just continues to grind higher. That's right, let's keep grinding all the way to the mountaintop. Now checking out the latest tweets from the Moon Carl, he says, do you see the pattern? In 2013, Bitcoin crashes to $50. In 2015, Bitcoin crashes to $200. In 2018, Bitcoin crashes to $3,000. And in 2021, 3 years later, Bitcoin crashes to $30,000, which is 10x. In 2023, will Bitcoin crash to $400,000? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments below. He also recently predicts that Bitcoin can reach $700,000 by the end of next year. And he shares this video proof on YouTube, which I'll include in the show notes below the video in the description. Let me know if you feel this is a pipe dream or if this is in the realm of possibilities for the king of all crypto. I know some are predicting the cycle top not till the end of next year, so this would be right in alignment. And before I break down our final story of the day, Bitcoin historical volatility Fractal points to a brewing bullish explosion. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 830 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also, some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsjust.com. Also, be sure to smash that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also find me on all the major podcasts and platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes and Google Play. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, and TikTok, so be sure to follow me there. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. The Bitcoin price has been trapped in a tightening trading range and has barely moved in weeks. That's right, the top crypto by market cap has been boring compared to its characteristically volatile self. Looking back at the asset's historical volatility, a fractal pattern could be forming that suggests the price of Bitcoin is about to blast off to unprecedented heights. Let's go. Fractals and how its history doesn't rhyme, but it often repeats. That's right, as Mark Twain once said, history doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. The statement best explains the theory behind repeating the price patterns called fractals. These fractals appear similar to another point in historic price action and help analysts to predict and anticipate future market behavior. The results can be mixed, as rarely do things play out exactly the same. This fact has earned fractals a negative reputation. However, even in Bitcoin, there is some specific behavior that can be expected. For example, each major breakout past all-time high resulted in a parabolic uptrend, and visual comparisons are undeniable. The most recent uptrend, of which has come to a screeching halt, turning a stumble into a full-on 50% or more collapse. While the market ponders if the bull market is kaput, even technicals have become mixed. There is a handful of doji candles on the weekly. A tight trading range of volatility has dropped to an important level. All of these signs point to a potential reaction, and if history has anything to do with it, the volatility should be released to the upside. That's right, like a volcano. Let's go. Now, what historical volatility says about the Bitcoin bull run finale? All throughout nature, there are fractal-like patterns that repeat again and again. Price action and financial assets commonly exhibit such repeating behavior, such as cycling between bear and bull markets. Bitcoin is no different and known for patterns that appear again and again. Looking back at the historical volatility indicator on the weekly time frames, we have one of those instances brewing, as you can see right here on your screen. During the previous bull market, which it is clear the current cycle isn't quite following in terms of only up price action. After one of the largest shakeouts, volatility finally held above a key level and kickstarted the last leg of the bull market. And anyone who assumed it was the peak of the cycle would have been left in the dust, as Bitcoin churned out another 900% plus of bull market ROI, and volatility went absolutely parabolic. Bitcoin is back and trying to hold above very similar support line, and if successful, should send volatility back along a parabolic curve along with price action. That would put the top of the current bull cycle at around December, which historically has marked a significant top or bottom every year since 2017. Still think history doesn't rhyme? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments right down below. Now for a quick recap, what I covered with you here in today's show: the Bitcoin price will see a breakout during this week, says trader with $38,000 target. Also shared the latest analysis from Willy Woo and Cole Gardner, who points out that a major buy signal is incoming. Also in today's show, we discuss when the Bitcoin bull market will end, according to top analyst Nicholas Merton, who says November of 2022 is when we should expect the top. Also in today's show, we discuss Bitcoin looking ready for a big move, says on-chain analyst William Clemente, as well as the Moon Carl's $700,000 Bitcoin price prediction. We also discuss Bitcoin's historical volatility fractal, pointing to a brewing bullish explosion. But where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this.